What's going on, man? It's Selna Kim here, America's face of dating, and today we don't necessarily have one single particular question from a viewer, but it's more of like a gathered quantity of questions from a lot of you, basically asking me, how do I be more witty over text, in person, and really all of the above. And so I'm actually going to give you one simple trick to use that's probably going to 10x your ability to banter with girls, to actually have that playful, like, because a lot of you ask me, like, how do I talk like you do? Like, how do I respond to girls like you do with those comebacks? Like, how do I come back instantly, not only to girls but to everyone? Because it's like you're gonna get guys in your life too. They're gonna try to like put you down. They're gonna try to test to see if you submit to those guys, to see if they can dominate over you. And you want to know how to come back to everyone with this witty banter to show that you're not really somebody who should be fucked with. And honestly, like, you can use this for women too with flirting, and that's especially where I'm targeting it at is that you want to use this with women and flirting, and especially really to make a girl chase you. Because over text, because like here's the thing is that I'm gonna tell you the trick in a second that you need to work on. It's more of cross training in a way. Okay, I'm gonna explain that in a second. But what you want to do is that a lot of guys, so like a lot of you guys are just like, okay, like if I were to rate myself out of 10, my wittiness in person with a girl is like a 4. That's what you guys say. If I asked you that question, like, what would you say, like, your ability to be witty with a girl in person, which means wittiness basically means your ability to, like, if they test you, you can come back. If they say you're ugly, then you can come back instantly with something. Snap back instantly and be like, oh yeah, well, like, is that why you're checking me out so much? Like, basically, you're just so witty. Like, you have a comeback to everything they say. Like, they can't pin you down, basically. Okay? And, like, a lot of you guys, when I ask them, like, okay, what would you say your wittiness in person with girls is versus over text? And in person, you say it's like a 4, which is not fucking good. Okay? And then a lot of you guys say your ability over text is like a 7. And so there's like a mismatch there. And there's actually a reason for that. So in the beginning, a lot of people say that you should actually be practicing your wittiness over text, and because you should be better over text, at least from the start. And here's why, is because you actually have time to think about it. When a girl texts you, you have time to actually think about it for a second. If they text you over text, then it's like you can sit there and think about it for a couple minutes and be like, okay, this is the best response. You can go watch a video, come back to that text and be like, yeah, this is what I need to say to this text to respond to it. Then you send that text, right? And it seems like a good strategy in that moment. However, when you're in person and a girl tests you, you can't sit there and be like, hold on a second. Like, hang on a second. Let me hang on. Just give me like a couple seconds here, okay? So she called me ugly. Where in the book does it say? Here it is. Yeah, he called me ugly. Okay, yeah, now I got it for you now. Continue, right? That's my book, by the way. But like, you can't go like, you can't sit there in person and the girl's like, you're so ugly for that. And you'd be like, 1 second. And like, you can't go watch a video and come back to it because you're thinking about it over text. And that actually hurts you in the long run. If you're sitting there thinking about it over text, then it actually hurts your game in person. And here's why. And I just explained why, really, is because you're thinking about it over text, which trains you to think about that response in person. Do you see where I'm getting at here? And so what I want you guys to do, this is where my game went nuts, okay? Because I had the same problem. My game over text was good. It was like an 8 out of 10, I'd say. But then my game in person was like a 6. Like, it was hard to be witty with girls that I found attractive in person, okay? And here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to cross-train. So basically, like, when I was running a track in college, basically, like, I would get shin splints. And what shin splints are, they're just really, really painful. The more you run, the more it hurts in your shin area, okay? And so basically what they tell you is, like, you can't run, but you can cross-train. Basically, you can go swim. You can keep up your cardio by doing other things that are not so impactful on your legs, not so impactful on your shins, right? So you can heal your shins, but still get your cardio up. Basically, swimming, riding the bike, etc. And so basically, that's what I want you guys to do. Like, if you want to get your game up in person, then I want you guys to cross-train, okay? I want you guys to practice it over texting. So when you're texting a girl, as soon as she replies to you, as soon as she sends that text, I want your thumbs to be moving. I want it to be da-da-da-da, da-da-da. That's what I want for you guys, okay? Don't sit there and think about it, because sitting there and think about it, it was good from the start, right? It got you off the ground, okay? But now you have to eliminate those old habits that are actually killing your game from actually getting you up more where you want to be now. Okay, so like that's what they say actually. Like, you gotta eliminate old habits to get better results. Okay, so that got you off the ground, like I said, but now you want to go further. And so what I want you to do, as soon as she texts you, this is your mission for the next week, is as soon as she texts you, you want to be instantly, your thumbs are moving. Don't even think about it. You want to be moving that. Sorry, like I said, I said in my AMP installment that I do have people like preparing for a party for me, and so I got like some chefs in there, some bartenders, like really like preparing some stuff for me. So I'm actually like super excited about it. But I'm about to end this. But basically, like, I want you guys to send that text, okay, and like send it instantly, and then from there, I want you guys. It's gonna improve your game in person, because in person, like, it basically everything starts as a mindset, and then it comes out through either your thumbs when you're texting or your mouth. And so if you train your thumbs to instantly start moving when she texts you, it's going to train your mind to actually do the same thing when you're talking to a girl. So that's what I want you to work on. If you want to work with me one-on-one, or actually get more videos that are going to be very, very insightful for texting, then jump inside my inner circle, my AMP installment. And really, it's just, a lot of people are jumping into it right now. They're learning so much in there. And I have a lot of stuff on texting, attraction, dating. There's actually a free trial right now. So like, if you don't take advantage of that, it's like basically me putting a steak dinner in front of your face, and you just like spitting on it and be like, no, thank you. I don't want to get better. I don't want that steak dinner, right? Unless you're like vegan or whatever. But get in that inner circle. It will teach you so much. At least the free trial, because you get all those videos and articles for free. And so on that note, I'm Selna Kim, America's Face of Dating. I will see you next time.